Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to have a hard time not smiling through this whole interview. You're about to meet two really remarkable young gentlemen. Little backstory on this one. We work a lot with the Ballston Spa School District. And last year I met Joe Shaver, who is the drama teacher at the middle school, probably at high school too, I guess. Is it high school too, Joe? He's over there. No, he's sitting over there. And he came in last year with two actors, students for a play that they put on every year. Every year they put on a musical. Well, they're back again this year, and the musical that they're going to be performing is Willy Wonka. This is a big undertaking. And joining me today is John Murphy and Peter Evans.
Hi.
Hello there. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well?
Good, fine, thank you. They're about to take over the interview, trust me. Willy Wonka, that's a very interesting story, by the way, and a big undertaking. So I'm going to ask you to tell me, you're Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I am.
How about that?
Well, the character Willy Wonka, he's this really mysterious guy. He's kind of creepy, but I don't know. He's a really fun character. I can just really get into him. He's just my kind of character. I don't know. I feel like this part was meant for me.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you something. Anyone will tell you who studied acting or drama that that's the key to taking on a character. You have to become the character. You know what? I tell you what, John, why don't you just tell us a little bit, why do you like this story?
I just love it because it's about a good kid who came from nothing, but he always thinks positive and never gives up on his dreams. And in the end, it all works out for him.
Hey, just like life. Well, sometimes, I think at any rate. All right, so if you're Willy Wonka, who are you?
I'm Charlie Bucket.
Oh, Charlie Bucket. Oh, that's a great character. So what do you like about Charlie Bucket?
He's just so sweet, and he never gives up. He has the determination.
Yeah.
He's just always going and getting what he wants.
Wow, that's it. So you're in rehearsal now. How are the rehearsals going?
I think they're doing pretty well. We have Tech Week next week, which means rehearsals until 8:30, but I think we're going to pull this off.
Yeah, well, I bet you do pull it off. It's not only pull it off, but I bet you do a wonderful job. I want to give you a little more information about this. You talk about putting the A in STEM and the arts being important in developing communication skills for students that they can take into any number of areas, right? We were talking about this before we went on. You know, if you want to be a politician, you could be a politician. You want to be president, you could be president. You want to be an actor, you can be an actor, you know, and probably everything in between. There's 120 students involved in this. And before we went on air, John, you said something very, very interesting about this. There's so many people behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, some people think it's all about the spotlight. It's not. Everybody behind the set, they're just making the actors look good. But when everybody's cheering, they're cheering for the crew too, who's getting the lighting, the sound, they've got the set up there, everything that goes on. They're working so hard back there.
Yeah, they are. You know, we were talking about this. You think about what goes on behind, right, Peter?
Yeah.
You think about that there's set design, that there's costume, there's audio, there's makeup. I mean, there's all kinds of things. Costume change, all of this stuff, right?
Yeah, like without any of that, we would just be a bunch of kids, like, without costumes, standing on a dark stage, and it's really the crew that just, like, brings the show to life. I mean, it's really amazing what we can accomplish in, like, a couple months.
Yeah, and it's not only what they're accomplishing, of course, it's how they are accomplishing it and the skills, obviously, that they're learning about how to communicate and work together. Oh, it's such a shining light to talk to you two, I'm telling you, it really is. A professional orchestra, by the way, it's not taped music, right? There's a full orchestra?
Yeah, full professional pit, all professional musicians from all around.
A lot of musicians I know because they perform at Proctor's, Albany Symphony Orchestra, Glens Falls Symphony Orchestra. There's a lot of very professional musicians involved in this. There are 4 performances or 6 performances?
6.
6, okay. When are they, Peter?
So on the Friday of the 27th, there's one performance at 7 o'clock, I believe. And then on that Saturday, there's a matinee and another performance. And then next week, it's the same thing.
Got it.
The 3rd, there's one performance. And then the 4th on Saturday, there's a matinee and another 7 o'clock performance.
Boy, that's a heavy schedule, by the way. That's a lot of performances. I want to cycle back because they're talking about January 27 coming up and January 28, that Friday, Saturday, with a matinee on the Saturday afternoon and an evening performance. And then the following week, February 3rd and 4th, the Friday night a single performance, and then on Saturday, matinee. Now, also the ticket prices, the money that they make goes right back into the drama club. That's an interesting name. Why Launching Pad Productions?
We like to think of it as this program is launching us off into greater things in life, like to show us that we can go do anything, like be an actor, like you said, or like a politician, anything we want to be if we put our head to it.
Boy, you're right. I told you I can't stop smiling. It's just so nice to talk to both of you. All right, an interview wouldn't be complete unless you gave me a little sample of your acting skills. So I'm going to start with you, Willy Wonka. Give me a little Willy
I'll
Wonka.
just give you a little line. Okay.
Yeah.
2 bad little children gone, 3 good little children left. All right, or wrong, we'll see.
Oh, that's great. You know,
It's a creepy, mysterious character like that.
yes, that's right. You're tapping into that sort of strangeness about Willy Wonka. But I think Charlie Bucket, on the other hand, might have a slightly different take on this, right?
Yeah.
So give me a little Charlie.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
That's great. Oh, there you have it. All right, please support Launching Pad Productions, Boston Spa Middle School, January 27, 28, the next weekend, February 3rd and February 4th. Well, John Murphy, it's an honor to meet you. Peter Evans, the same to you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
best of luck.
Thanks.
You're quite welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.